Hey. I'm just on air talking about the way I just broke my phone today. So I'm looking like a hot mess in these streets, but that's what's going on behind the scenes. What's up, y'all? Hope y'all keep it locked. Hope y'all kept it locked. It's WTNT's 107.7 Q in the streets. We just had hot topics, and we were still doing just a little bit of talking behind the scenes and all that good stuff about, Jada and Gabrielle. We kind of glad that they got this stuff squashed and all to the side now. But we got our special guest host in the building. We got Jason himself. What's going on, man? I was going, bro. So now it's grilling time. We want to get into. We're gonna go back to them MTV days, and then we're
gonna take a couple of skeletons out the closet.
Yeah.
Let's talk about my 15 minutes of fame.
Wait. Before we even get into MTV, let's kind of back up to who you are and even how you kind of got started in this entertainment business, and then we'll go to the MTV route.
I love that route. How I got started. See, I'm from North Carolina.
Hey, and see all day.
You already know.
I felt like
Y'all know what I say because I don't even.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, hey, right now, one of the greatest rappers in the game right now, J. Cole's from Fan now.
Thanks, JC.
Okay, you should know. Okay. But it goes back to North Carolina where, one day my friend reached out to me like, hey man, come do this little fashion show, and I just went and did it in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Is that where we met?
I think so.
What?
Was it New York City Fashion Showcase?
I was about to say, was it with? Put the camera on me. Is it with Alva Page?
Yeah, Alva Page. That's my dog, Tim Johnson. Shout out to Alva Page. Shout out to Tim Johnson.
Well, shout out to Alva Page.
Okay. Back to me.
No, shout out to Raleigh.
Hey, that's funny for real. But yeah, shout out to him. So I got started doing that, and I don't know, I just wanted to be more on the scene after doing that one fashion show. I'm like, man, I like the little cameras. I like this little stage. Even though my forehead was glistening, like I was in the kitchen because I was so damn nervous. Forehead was shiny. But, after I did that, I really wanted to get more involved in Raleigh area as far as the fashion world, as far as, modeling, photo shoots. And then I just saw an opportunity to possibly put myself on a different platform for more exposure. So growing up, I used to always watch The Real World. And I mean, back to Vegas, back when Alton was the man on the Vegas season.
Been out for a minute. Was Tammy Roman on Real World?
Yeah, she was. That was her beginning.
She was on an impactful season up there.
That was like. So how long is Real? Do you know how long Real World been out?
It's like 30-something years.
I know it's over 20 years.
I was more
I feel like 30 years.
Road Rules chick.
Oh, okay.
Real World was cute. But Road Rules was just
right.
That was cute.
I
got shaded boots
right.
and boots.
You see the Real World is still around, and we're Road Rules or whatever that is.
Oh,
okay.
You're not gonna mess with the alumnus.
Hello.
Okay.
So let's get into the show, man. So getting the call. Let's talk about you and let's talk about the whole casting call or your audition tape. Let's get into all
now,
that.
MTV, the way my checking and savings is set up, I'm gonna say some things, but don't sue me. I can't afford a lawyer. The process is so long. I mean, it's dreadful. It took like months. I mean, and they have you answer. Pretty much, they put you in a position in which they trying to find out who you're presenting yourself to be before the interviews is who you are. So there's so many steps that they have you take, and then they finally fly you out and have you do a different interview. And it was an amazing experience when I got that call because at that moment I was going through so much in my life. I was about to take on a chapter of being a father. And I'm like, I can't believe it's like 7 months in and I'm trying to still cast for the show, and I just got news like 5 months ago I'm about to be a daddy. Like, why am I still even shooting for this? Well, Jason, you should shoot for it because, hey, after this, you ain't gonna be partying like that. You're gonna be daddy mode for the rest of your life. You know what? You're right. Turn up, Jason. You get it. So this is pretty much like, last minute to really get loops cut up. Best experience of my life.
Wow.
Greatest experience. And it's not what people think like for us, reality world is scripted. I can't speak for everybody, reality shows, but it's definitely not scripted. It's just the way they ask you questions and how they edit it makes them create that storyline that can put a certain limelight on you that you didn't expect to happen. But your actions give them their results.
So
pretty much my storyline was the angry black man. No, I'm joking. Now my
So it's
story.
pretty true to life.
Yeah, they always try to do that to us. But now my storyline was me pretty much becoming a father, but I never met my father. So they found my father.
So that was your skeleton.
My skeleton was my father, bringing closure to meeting my father and then becoming a father. And they flew me to North Carolina to meet my daughter while I was filming and filmed that, a part of the show. So I feel like I have one of the dopest stories of all time for us, real world, being a black man, finally having closure to meeting his father and then becoming a father. Because even though he wasn't present, I realized one thing that I learned from my father for not being there. Be the opposite. Be present and I'd be better than him. You know, be in her life and I'd be better than him.
Filming all this
it was
on
amazing.
camera, how? Because I don't even think I could have that type of conversation with my son's mother. So, filming your emotions out on camera with your father. Let's talk about that for a second. How are you guys? Are you guys in a good place today?
Not really. You know, it's been a couple of days I've thought about just calling out and reaching out to him and giving him a call out this number, but at that moment, it was a lot of emotions ran through me because a lot of people was wondering, like, is he gonna beat this man ass? Ratings, yes. Be that black man we want to see.
Nah, but this is your real life. This is your real.
This is my real life, and
So what were the emotions? What was it? Anger? Was it sadness? Was it happy?
It was a combination of both. It was anger, sadness, but more importantly, closure. Like it's like I had run-on chapters for like 25 years. At that time I was 25, and it was like I had run-on chapters that it brought a major peace of mind to just sit down and talk to him. And I found out his reason. Papa was a rolling stone.
Oh wow.
Wherever he laid his hat, let me stop. But that's pretty much it. But you know, and I mean, literally, when we sat down and things in which they didn't show on TV, and he was just talking to me about what he did, I was like, wow. So, pretty much, you got around, but you had other kids that you was involved in their lives, but you just pretty much did not get involved in mine. And I'm the youngest section. I got like a half brother, half sister out there that's up there in their age. So Pops was my mama like him older.
Don't be putting mama business in the
Sorry,
street.
mama. I love you, mama.
So,
I love you.
doing reality TV, how do you feel like it? Do you feel like it helped your career?
You know what? I feel like doing reality TV put me in a state of mind like this is something I want to do, and it doesn't have to always be reality. But I love the cameras. You know, I was followed around 24/7 for 3 months with those cameras. You know, like
Were you allowed to have your phone and stuff?
couldn't have our phone. They took our phone from us. We couldn't sing songs because of copyright. You know, we it's a lot of things that we
That would be
couldn't
hard
do.
for me.
Yeah,
I walk around
because I'm always saying random
Right.
songs like that, you know.
Right,
just
exactly.
In conversation, I'm like, you know, and
Yeah.
they call the back phone, Jason, you know, you can't say that. I'm like, all right, cool.
Oh, okay.
So
I
it
would have
was,
got kicked off quick.
Yeah, I would've
Because
been
I'm
too.
like that person, like, if you say one word that triggers a song, like, I'm in on it.
quick.
And then
Like,
if you tell me,
quick.
and then I'm the person where if you tell me one thing not to do,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be so focused on trying to not do it that I do it, and I'm
Yes.
just like,
And you know what? And that happened so many times because when we got in that house,
So like, you go home.
everybody
Get you
didn't know how to act
home.
because they was like, everybody watched you periodically throughout the day, and a lot of people was just rushing their story of who they were instead of letting it flow effortlessly. But you know, we did for 3 months, so eventually the true you was gonna come out. So
Right.
we was able to see a lot of characters revealed over time, and
Now, did you start rolling in some sheets with people and stuff like that?
Huh?
Did you have a whole lot
Huh?
of kissing scenes
Huh?
and girls you make it out with?
Some
them?
of the black light scenes, you know we got access to Google, so don't lie.
shout out to the women that came to the house and got searched, left their pocketbook and phones downstairs, and signed that contract to come upstairs and bless me. I appreciate you. Your blessing.
And he didn't say the woman, he said those women.
What?
I appreciate you. So I can say it now because I thank God that they didn't expose me like that. Because I'm about to say, you know what, they're going to have me really like a black man. I'm out here swinging that thing and I got a child on the
You
way.
following the foot? You see?
Oh,
Now,
Lord.
Jason was a
Clench
rolling
my
stone.
pearl. Can I clench my pearls? So with you coming into the house, was it hard for you to be yourself? Because a lot of times, it's a lot of stuff to put on your shoulders to say, let me be unapologetically me and show you me, or were you one of the ones that, I feel like everyone went in with a facade, whether you lied about it and it came out, or you just portrayed to be someone else until you got comfortable.
Now, you know what? The thing is, let me tell you something. Where I'm from, North Carolina, Fayetteville, my city is a nice little small city, but it's a nice size for a military base. But long story short, I know my friends, my family, the city will let me know. Because it's not like we have many major individuals that come from the city in this type of limelight. They will let me know. It's not you.
Yeah.
I'm a fool.
Yeah.
I'm uncut. I'm reckless. I say a lot of crazy things at times, off the wall, but I keep it real with you. I love you. I'm passionate. So I showed all of that, my goofy side, you know, dropped my Fayetteville slang here and there so they know I was showing love to them. And when I came home, one of the things my boy says, like, boy, it was good to see you on that TV and see you be you.
Right.
Because no one ever came to me and said you wasn't you. And that was when I walked through that door, I knew. When I walked through there, I said, look, Jason, one thing you got to be is you. Your city gonna let you know. And I'm not a fake, I'm not a phony, I gotta be me. I gotta be me.
Was there ever a time that you was on air that you caught backlash?
Oh, yeah, definitely backlash, because, you know, it was some things that went down that me and my baby, I love her, Cole, I miss you, baby. That's my sis on the show. We had a little argument, and I caught backlash from that because of the argument in which we had, which was on some dumb shit, excuse me for cussing, because Tony, shout out to Tony, who's been on a couple of MTV challenges, boy, you're doing well, salute, congratulations being a daddy with them 2 kids, boy. But,
was that like nice, nasty shade?
Nah, not at all.
It was a compliment sandwich.
Yeah. Nothing but love for Tony. But getting to what Tony did was, Tony took a bottle while we're out there partying at this club, like beer or something in Chicago. And I'm like, bruh, do you not know we signed a contract? We on TV and you're gonna take a wine? Look, at least take a big ass liquor bottle. You're gonna take a wine bottle and then go to the bar and ask for a bottle opener? No, they never gave us a bottle opener.
They're gonna give you a bottle.
Then they give y'all a bottle.
Gave us a bottle, but not a wine bottle opener.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Why did you take a wine bottle from behind? So, because he reached over the counter and grabbed it. Long story short, they kicked us out. We arguing and pretty much we going back and forth. And because of me arguing with everybody about how effed up I thought that was, I got a little light shamed on me or whatever, shined on me. And at the end of the day, I just thought it was a dumb thing. But we're past that, you know. Because most of the time I was chilling, parlaying, and just excited to be there and listen to everybody else in their drama and love stories and shit like that. So
Who are you closest with?
Oh, it's definitely Nicole. You know, shout out to Nicole. I love you, girl. Bruno Love, that's my dog. And
I love you, girl.
Yeah, that's about it. Though.
Rap on
I don't really.
So who you didn't like? That's what I want to hear.
Who I didn't like? You know what? It's not. I rock with everybody.
Mm-hmm. Who you didn't like the least? Like
if you had to say somebody,
if you had to be like, hey, were you out?
I did that right there. Put them in the order.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough. Who I didn't like the least?
The most.
Oh, I didn't like the most.
Who you? No, I messed it up. Who did he not like the most?
Okay. Because I'm about to say, at least I was like, say, Cole, I love you, baby. Hey,
Nicole, he love you, baby.
Yeah, you the Hey, when I smacked my lip, did it sound sexy? No, it didn't.
All right.
Okay, never mind. Now, you know what? That's a tough question. You know, damn. Tony got on my nerves sometimes, but I still had love for him. Because there's just, you know, just certain things he did. But that was about it. I mean, I guess you say Tony, but even then I had love for the kid.
Yeah.
So outside of reality TV, getting off TV, moving forward, I know you had a shirt line, you had a whole lot of stuff that you had going on at one point in time. Where are you now? What do you got going on?
Right now, since I've been down there, I got a part of, I joined up with Central Casting, which I go back and update some photos, so I grew my beard out. And I did some castings for Star, which was dope, being on the set, being around Queen Latifah and a lot of other people. Then I was on Sanaa Lathan movie that's coming out soon, Napoli Ever After. I think that's going to be dope.
Oh, when she cut her hair.
Yeah.
Haircut.
And then I did another movie called like Dumply or something like that, Duply or some type of movie with Jennifer Aniston in it, which was amazing. Like literally saw her, and just being in those different type of settings. This past fall when I came down to Atlanta, I was like, okay, I'm re-inspired. Being on MTV was dope. That's a different setting. I seen the real world, but now seeing the action side of it, movie side, TV series side, Netflix movie side, 3 different things that I've touched. In the fall, I was like, you know what? I'm motivated again. I want to get back involved. I want to get involved in acting classes. I want to really pursue this. And I mean, you don't know if you don't try. Sky's the limit.
So I do have a question with a lot of people, because I know a lot of reality stars are getting a lot of backlash because they think because they are reality stars they can migrate over to be an actor or comedian, things people have trained for years. Do you receive any backlash when it comes to you trying to be an actor, knowing that you came in, you and Q said you guys met as far as modeling, you got on Real World, you got on Real World, and now you're acting.
Yeah.
And it's great to know that you're furthering your education in acting to do classes and things of that nature. But coming from reality, do you not get backlash from people who might have went to acting schools or have been acting for years, and with your pedestal that you're on, you're allotted these roles because of your publicity?
You know, I think the way the market is set up, set up now is totally different. You know, maybe 8, 10 years ago, you received some backlash, or you can't even read a script type of thing. But right now, it just seems like everybody is able to cross over real easy.
Because of following?
Following social media, the platform.
So not talent.
Talent is there, but let's be honest with you, it's not too many talented actors that's really out there, but they out there.
But that's the thing though. It's a lot of people. The market is not attacking you, but the market is oversaturated with a lot of reality people or Instagram models or Instagram celebrities because of the following. When you can go get this average Joe and Jane who are great actors and actresses, but they don't have the following.
And I have to put into marketing versus putting in all you gotta do is post one time, and I got a sold out show
that's really
versus booking
Exactly.
Lil Mama over here, and
if you gotta follow,
only people buying your tickets your mom and daddy when all they gotta do is put up a Instagram snap video. I'm like,
perfect example. Even though that's on a music tip, shout out to Cardi B again because she used her platform.
Yeah.
To social media platform.
Yeah.
But you see how she's able to migrate to different things? You know what I'm saying? She's able to touch different platforms, big magazines. She's able to, be seen on, places in which you never expect her to be.
Saturday Night Live co-hosting. That was crazy.
Marketing.
What's this tone
PR
doing,
team.
I don't know.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying not to yell, so.
No, Q makes it your sexy.
I don't know what you.
He said you turned into one of Mark Simpson's sisters.
No, keep it going. I like it.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
She gonna be talking. Yeah. I'm just like, what?
This is what's up, people. Let me tell y'all.
Don't change up. Don't change up.
Excuse me, darling. Let me pause you really quickly.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Quentin.
Oh!
You ain't strong. Uh-oh.
Please do not disrupt me when I'm in interview mode, please. I was asking some really good questions. I was getting some really good answers. And now you took me back to hot topics. Do you see the difference in the tone?
I see.
Can we get back to the interview?
Okay, deep breath in.
Woosah.
Let it out.
All right.
As I
Now
was
back
saying.
to you.
It's following, and you're able to be marketable. You have a better chance of being put forth than someone who's probably even more talented. There's a lot of amazing talent out here that's overlooked only because they don't have that following. They're not that marketable. But when you have somebody that has a nice solid following base and they can barely act, they're out there acting. It's
But that's why
they give it a shot.
in today's time, you have to come with the
politics.
full, you got to come with the full package though.
Got to.
You can be talented, but I hate when people are like, oh, I'm talented, but I don't use social media. Well, you don't want it better.
Well, I get that completely. But my thing is, I just wish we could find a happy median, because it's a lot of times that I do see actors who are overshadowed by these social media celebrities. And yes, you have a following, but if you would have just spent that extra dollar on the marketing or PR, this actor who could have really performed would have took this production to the next level. But since you wanted to skip a dollar as far as marketing, now your production, like, great example, when Beyonce played in Obsessed, imagine if they would have got Halle Berry. Imagine if they would have got Gabrielle Union.
Or anybody that could act.
Well, like, imagine if they would have got someone, and no shade to Beyonce, like, she did a good job, but imagine, check this out, like, on the level of acting that she's doing, she did a nice job, but imagine if they would have cut from, I got Beyonce starring in this role and got someone like Viola Davis who is just now coming out, you know what I'm saying? Or I can't even say Taraji because I couldn't see her in that role, but going back to Halle Berry, if they would have cast it for her, Or J-Lo, the amount of emotions. J-Lo is a great. Did you see Enough? Like she did a great job in Enough.
But you just counteracted your point because J-Lo.
Yeah, I'm about to say J-Lo.
No, because I get that, but J-Lo is a more Selena was the best movie that she did.
That's the best movie she did.
I thought your point was that actors and actresses.
No, I get that, but I was basing it off of Enough, the movie. Like those movies kind of went hand in hand to be like that better person. But if they wouldn't have invested in Beyonce because of her name and actually found someone with the talent, has the numbers that it took. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just my opinion. You know, like I just feel like the industry these days can kind of take a step back from booking the celebrities or like just the fame of people and go back to looking for talent. You can always, because back in the day, that's what they did. They scouted. They had artist development. So even if you were a celebrity, before I put you on the main screen and say, this is what you're doing, it's like we already know you got to follow. Now let's put you in class. You know what I'm saying? Like let's build the other part, because now they're just throwing people out there.
I was saying that's what Lee Daniels did with Amaya. He actually hired her, then gave her acting classes.
Cause I know what's the funny guy with the big nose. I know he has a huge following now, but he's just now getting his acting class. He's taking Dwayne Boyd's class.
Hudson. Emmanuel Hudson.
No,
DC. Talk about DC. No, DC.
No, not him either.
But he wants to take the Dwayne Boyd class.
Derek Ellis. He like a bird to me. He like Toucan Sam, the Fruit Loops guy. Well, anyways, guys, we got a crazy show for you guys. Jason, where can we find you at on social media? We can talk all day. You know what I'm saying?
You can find me at _Casanova.
Let's get into that. Casanova.
Yes.
So Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Yes, he was.
So now your son just Casanova. What's going on?
Yeah. See, what happened was.
That's what I'm from the street.
You know, it's funny. Like Casanova is just something because I have my way with words. Put it like that. And you know, some people was like, "Oh, you just think you smooth. You just
that's
think
a whole
Casanova."
Was that a word?
Wait a minute. But you know, and my boy picks on me and laugh and say, "You like a little fake R&B artist from the '90s with your curls and your hair and stuff." And it's just funny stuff, man. And I just put it together. Put it like this. Look, I came up with it because of things that I've heard from the women in which I've entertained, and I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and create something different. So I spelled it differently. I put it Kazuhnova, which is definitely different than Casanova. And I spelled it that way because when you look at names, K is very dominant, very strong. When you think about Kuta. So I figured I'd do Casanova because I'm strong.
Oh,
I'm dominant. I'm smooth.
I can't take these K's right now. We're not even gonna go on any longer. Y'all keep it long. We got the cast of Geico ATL is on their way in the building. Y'all keep it locked. It's WTNT's 107.7. Q in the streets. For everybody with a K, go to sleep.
Hey.